destiny still arrives.
You're just a clown, dressed up as a sex toy.
You want to see this thing through? I'm gonna have to get dirty.
It seems the summer of Josh Brolin's menacing one-liners will continue south of the border. But before we get to Border Patrol agent Thanos,
these creatures were here before us. And if we're not careful, they're gonna be here after.
holding on to the #1 spot this week is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, bringing in an estimated $60 million in its second weekend out. This helps push the domestic total past $260 million, and perhaps more importantly, extends a box office hot streak this summer.
What the hell?
Movies like The Mummy and Alien Covenant underperformed last year, leading to the worst summer box office total in more than a decade.
Tell me his name again.
Thanos.
But this summer's superhero bonanza, featuring Avengers Infinity War, Deadpool 2, and Incredibles 2, has resulted in a 15% increase in summer box office revenue compared to last year. Oh, and speaking of the Incredibles family, taking the #2 spot this week and showing fantastic staying power is Incredibles 2, bringing in an estimated $45.5 million in its third weekend. Where Jurassic World is depending on overseas money, Incredibles 2 is a domestic powerhouse, topping $439 million at the domestic box office alone. And last but not least,
Póntelos.
And now you hunt them.
Adios.
at #3 this week is the only new movie to snag a top spot. Sicario, Day of the Soldado brought in a better than expected $19 million in its debut weekend. Analysts expected this sequel to bring in between $10 and $13 million in its debut, much like the original. While Sicario 2 managed the better debut, the original Sicario is universally considered the better film. The original Sicario managed 3 Oscar nods and a 93% on the tomato meter, while Sicario 2 just barely manages a fresh rating with 62%. As for next week, the Purge franchise gives a nod to our Commander-in-Chief with the subtlety of a sledgehammer.
Participate today, and nothing will make you prouder than when your boy looks up at you and says, "Dad, I want to purge too."